Hey guys, Mark here with Walter's World, and we're in Seville, Spain, the Plaza de Espana, and I want to give you the top 10 things you should check out when you're here in Sevilla. Because guys, it is an amazing city, lots of stuff to do. I want to make sure you enjoy it while you're here and you see all the main sights. Now the first thing, I like to combine one thing into two parts, okay? You go to the cathedral and you go to the Giralda, okay? So that's 1 and 2. The Giralda is the big tower you see on the cathedral. It's 90 meters up. You can walk up there. It's very easy. It's all sloping hills because it was made for horses to go up, okay? So very easy to get to the top, have amazing views of the city. So that's the first thing you want to check out, is the Giralda. The second thing, when you come down from the Giralda, you're in the cathedral anyway. Check out the Cathedral Sevilla. It is amazing with the chapels, the sacristies. They have the tomb of Christopher Columbus, or so they think it is. Okay, it is a really, really cool, one of the biggest churches in Spain. Really need to check out from inside and outside. It is beautiful. Third thing you should check out when you're here is the Alcazar. Basically, it's a bunch of palaces and gardens and patios all put together right there from the kings and all the royals that were here in Sevilla. Really, I mean, it's just amazing to check out the gardens, the palaces, the intricate architecture that's there. It is beautiful. And it's all right to there. The Giralda, Cathedral, Alcazar, boom, right there. Because the historic center is very easy to get around in Sevilla. Fourth thing you should check out in Sevilla is Plaza de Espana. I'm right here right now. It's a really cool place. You want a nice little garden, park thing to kind of run around with your kids, all kinds of stuff, nice architecture here. Come check it out. It's got a couple museums here, Plaza de Espana, well, and a park next to it. Nice places to kind of chill out, to get out of the kind of hustle and bustle of all the tourists. Fifth thing you're going to love about here to check out, the top 10, is the Archivo de Indias. Basically all the documents, all the cool stuff from when Spain was running the Americas. Basically this is where all the stuff had to come through. So the documents, the maps, the artifacts, they're here and they're in one museum. You definitely want to check it out, okay? Next, you want to come here for the Holy Week, Semana Santa, and with all the processions and all kinds of stuff going on where they're carrying, you know, the real, well, life-size Christ and Marys and things like that. Also with the hoods and all this kind of crazy stuff. You walk around like, what's going on here? There's some kind of crazy thing. Guys, the processions in Semana Santa in Sevilla are something you have to see to truly understand how it works out. And then after Semana Santa, you have the Flair de Abril, or the April Fair, which basically is an eating and drinking festival with horses and people dressed up in the most crazy, well, most Spanish outfits you can imagine. I mean, it's really cool to see, just seeing the people dressed up. But also, it's a good time anyway. Okay? Next thing you want to do is check out the Plaza de Todos, the bullfighting ring. It's if it's not the oldest, it's one of the oldest in Spain. It's kind of where the on-the-ground bullfighting really took off, where it really came from. So it has a very good museum. Well, it has a good museum to give you an idea of bullfighting. And if you want to go to see a bullfight, you can see it there. However, I will warn you, it can get a little gruesome, so be prepared for that. Next thing, number 8, really cool things to do here is walking around the Santa Cruz barrio, the Santa Cruz neighborhood. It's the historic center. Just walking around the little quaint little streets, little shops all around. It is really, really nice to check out, so you definitely want to do that. That's one of my favorite things to do here. Number 9, walk around the riverfront and see the Torre de Oro, or the gold tower. Imagine it being covered in gold, how it used to be. It's one of the old watchtowers along the city, but also you can just sit on the riverfront, have a drink, talk to some friends, you know, and enjoy a nice relaxing time right off the historic center, okay? Then, number 10, you want a little something different, you want a little something a little more amusement-like. Guys, there's a nice amusement park out of town, not even that far out of town. It's called Isla Magica. It's an amusement park, water park, all kinds of stuff. Good time for young little kids and old little kids like me. You can go there and have a nice time. So the 10 things you should see and do when you're here in Sevilla. 1, go to the top of the Giralda, the big tower at the cathedral. 2, go into the cathedral and take in all its majesty. 3, visit the Alcazar and see all the gardens and patios and little mini palaces in there. Beautiful to check out. 4, come here to Plaza de Espana and enjoy a little respite from the tourist hordes. 5, go to the Archivo de Indias, UNESCO World Heritage Site, also the Giralda and the Cathedral, all UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Always got to check those out. Okay, the Archivo de Indias, and see all the history of the Americas from a Spanish perspective and what they brought back. Really cool stuff. 6, the Flair de Abril and Semana Santa, or the Holy Week and Easter time, and the April Fair. Number 7, the Plaza de Todos, the bullfighting ring, and the museum there to get an idea of how bullfight it is, and you can go see a bullfight. Number 8, walking around the Barrio Santa Cruz, the old Jewish quarter, and these quaint little roads, like little tiny streets and shops, really, really nice. Number 9, walking on the riverfront and checking out the Gold Tower, or the Torre de Oro, really nice, you know, just kind of chill out there too. And number 10, going to Isla Magica, going to have a nice time in the water. I'm going there this weekend, so I'm excited to go back. It is a nice time. And number 11, we'll just say this. Number 11 thing you should do, and I definitely say you have to do, go find a nice tapas bar, sit down, eat tapas, drink some sangria and wine, and watch the city go by. Because the atmosphere of Sevilla is probably the best thing about this town. So have a great time in Sevilla. If you want to learn more about visiting Spain or Portugal or places in Europe, South America, you want to learn some languages, Spanish, Portuguese, German, English, we have all kinds of stuff at our website, www.waltersworld.com. Adios.